Turned Sergeant Dan Hammock of the Nevada Highway Patrol. The place, the Las Vegas Strip. The time,
always low prices.
Trigger, an illegal U-turn.
25-year-old Ronnie Cashman has been in trouble with the law since he was a teenager. Now he has a $200 a day cocaine and PCP habit. He supports his addictions by breaking into houses while the owners are away.
Where'd it go?
Great. Get a load of this.
What are you going to do with that?
His live-in girlfriend also has a habit, gambling. The couple takes their stolen cash to Las Vegas to try and improve their fortunes. On the road to Vegas, Cashman and his girlfriend snort another half gram of cocaine and impulsively decide to get married.
By authority vested in me and being ordained in the ministry, here in Las Vegas, Nevada, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife.
After the wedding, the couple gets back in their car and takes a honeymoon by driving back to California.
Whatever you want.
I still don't have a car.
I don't have enough money to buy a car.
Well, why don't you steal like you do everything else?
By now, the newlyweds are heavily strung out on drugs and have been up for 3 days straight without any sleep. They've stolen a sports car in California and make another trip to Las Vegas. Once there, they commit another crime.
Well, we're going to play some craps tonight?
Gotta get some money first.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. I'll know when I find it.
Well, be careful.
Don't worry. If you ever catch me, you're not gonna take me alive.
Sergeant Dan Hammock of the Nevada Highway Patrol, an ex-Marine and former SWAT team member, is on his way to meet his partner. Suddenly, he has to swerve to avoid hitting Cashman's car when it pulls into oncoming traffic. Not knowing the driver is heavily armed, he moves to make the stop. A career criminal bets it all against the Nevada Highway Patrol when we come back. Ronnie Cashman supports his drug habits with burglary and armed robbery. He continues his life of crime even after getting married. While in Las Vegas to gamble and do drugs, he's pulled over by Nevada Highway Patrol Sergeant Dan Hammock.
I need to see your driver's license and registration.
I ain't got it. My dad's car.
I'm going to have to write you a ticket for failure to yield. Why don't you go wait on the sidewalk while I run and check on your car?
Okay.
Las Vegas, I need a 1028 on California 1, Mary Boy Nora 717.
Sergeant Hammock calls in the license plate, and Cashman gets nervous, knowing that the car is stolen and that he's a suspect in over a dozen armed robberies.
10-4, I'll get you a VIN.
Though the trooper is hit in the stomach by the gunman's bullet, he manages to return fire. The gunman died on the scene of multiple gunshot wounds. Charges against the wife were dismissed. Her husband left a note claiming responsibility. Dan Hammock's bullet wound required 3 surgeries. He still carries the bullet in his back. He is now a major in charge of the Nevada Highway Patrol's Southern District.
In the year 2004, time travel.
From the archives of the Nevada Highway Patrol, this true story of Trooper Randy Postma, whose traffic stop turns into a statewide manhunt for a killer. Nevada State Troopers portray the individuals in uniform in our reenactment.
Paul Jenkins has served time in Minnesota for sexual assault on a minor, molestation, and armed robbery. Now out on parole, but wanted for sodomy and kidnapping in Michigan, he's adding another offense to his rap sheet, auto theft. Nevada Highway Patrol Trooper Randy Postma has been working the Las Vegas area since he got out of the academy 2 years ago. When Jenkins doesn't yield to oncoming traffic, Trooper Postma moves to pull him over.
28 going back. Give me a 28 on 129. Charles X-ray, X-ray.
The trooper runs a license plate check on the car. Jenkins knows that he'll be sent back to prison if the trooper finds out he has a gun and that the truck is stolen.
Good afternoon, sir. The reason why I stopped you was...
A passing motorist sees the attack and stops to help. When the second driver stops to help, he mistakenly knocks out the wrong man with a hammer. The car thief grabs the trooper's gun. He only graces the trooper, but fatally shoots the trucker. Jenkins thinks roadblocks will be set up, so he leaves the truck and walks to a nearby neighborhood, looking for another car to steal.
Hey, what are you doing? Get in the car.
Hey,
Get in the car. Right now. Get in the car.
hey, don't shoot.
The hostage's sister-in-law, who lives across the street, sees the killer take her brother-in-law away at gunpoint. She calls the police.
Give me your shirt.
Trooper Bob Torres, a former Marine, doesn't know about the gunman, but his instincts tell him something's wrong, and he decides to check out the license plate.
Reported kidnapped this afternoon.
Trooper Torres prepares for the worst. Just ahead is an armed killer with a hostage, whose next shot could be aimed right at him.
The reason why I stopped you was...
When Nevada Trooper Randy Postma stops an ex-con in a stolen car, the man shoots and wounds him, and with a second shot, kills the trucker who stopped to help.
What are you doing? Get in the car.
The
Get in the
fugitive
car.
ditches his stolen truck and kidnaps another man at gunpoint.
Reported kidnapped this afternoon.
Trooper Torres, knowing he's right behind the killer, drops back and calls fellow Trooper Robert Craig for backup before continuing the pursuit. A half mile ahead, Trooper Craig sets up a roadblock.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
The kidnapper uses his hostage as a shield. He is completely preoccupied by Trooper Craig and unaware that Trooper Torres has taken a position behind him.
Don't shoot. Down on the ground. Your hands up. Down on the ground. Cover me, Bob. Cover.
The kidnapper, now a paraplegic from the shooting, pled guilty to first-degree murder for killing the trucker. He was sentenced to life in prison. The man hit by the hammer regained consciousness a short time after the incident. Randy Postma resigned from the Highway Patrol 2 years later and now works for the Nevada Power Company. Robert Craig received a commendation for valor and is now a sergeant. Bob Torres also received a commendation for valor. He still patrols the Glendale district in the township of Moapa, Nevada.
When I got